Afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're down the beach, so that means one thing guys, we're going to be going to dig some ragworm and logworm. And as you can see, Johnny 500 has just arrived as well. There he is in the background. So Johnny pulls on his way down at 3 o'clock and we're going to go and dig some ragworm. Now, I'm going to show you the tips and tactics of how we dig these ragworm and where we dig these ragworm, what sort of ground ragworm live in, and what sort of ground you need to find to expect to dig some ragworm. Yeah, I'll give you a run through of that when we get down there. It's probably nothing that you don't know already, but I'm going to do a little video on it anyway. So yeah, bring you back once we get down there. Let's get to it. So everyone, we've arrived down the beach, and as you can see, bomb site galore. Everybody's been digging here. It looks like craters have gone off. There's just craters everywhere, bomb after bomb after bomb. But there's still a few ragworm here guys, so we've already been digging. There's my top there, got a nice amount of worms in there guys, good amount of worms. I wanted to dig some before I started recording, simply just due to the tide. But we've got some magnificent worms in there. Definitely got enough for tonight's session, that's for sure. So we don't need to collect any more. So well, I want to collect about another 20 and then that should be enough. So yeah, that's all. And Johnny's had a few as well. Paul's over there as well digging, so he's probably got a few in his pocket. I'm sure I heard him saying that he's getting some massive ones, so he'll be happy with that. And I'm going to give you a show of how we dig this. Let's get to it. So we've just got the fork in. What I do here, we're going down about 2 forkfuls, because I find that the ragworm are a lot deeper at the moment. I don't know if that's due to the heat or what that is, but the ragworm are very deep at the moment. So we're having to go 2 forkfuls, but we've got 2 nice ones in there. One there, another one there. Beautiful, 2 ragworm in that fork. And it's that simple. Just try and, a lot of people don't like digging in the water. I don't mind digging in the water. And we go straight down, about 1.5, 2 forkfuls, pick it up and fire. There we are. There's another beauty, check that out. Now they're living in like gravel sand here, so gravel, sand, that sort of thing, that's what they're living in over here. So this is the sand that we're aiming for, that's what we want. So we'll go in again, see if we can get another. Another one there. Beautiful. Give it a little rinse off. Check the size of that one. Wriggling in there. Check the size of that. Lovely ragworm. Be a fine red mullet bait or a Cooch's sea green bait. Certainly someone will take it. Another one. Another beauty. Check them out in the water when they're wriggling. They look amazing. There he goes. He's trying to run away, Johnny. We got him. Not very good. I'll bring you back if we get some more. Paul's had enough. That's it. Johnny's still digging away, trying to find that last worm. Digging for that gold. Right, let's start making our way up guys, and I'll give you a show of how I prep these baits ready for this evening. So there's the ragworm. What I've done is I've just tipped them out of the water. Then what I've done is I've just put them on this dry sand here. And what it does, it just dries them out a bit guys. Now if I was storing them, I wouldn't do this, but because I'm not storing them and I'm using these tonight, this is for tonight's session, you don't have to store them. So it's that simple. Big clumps of worms there, fantastic. That's what you want. That's what you want for the old red mullet and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going for tonight, red mullet, Cooch's bream. Hopefully we can get ourselves a nice big red mullet. That's what I'm after, a specimen red mullet. So the only way we're going to get them is with worms like this. So fantastic, that's all the worms picked up. Let's start heading up to the van and next time you'll see us, we'll be down the harbour. So everyone, welcome back. We're out here fishing now. As you would have seen, we were just digging the ragworm there. We've got some lovely ragworm for tonight's session. Now, we're not fishing at the venue that we wanted to fish at due to the reason that there's people already fishing there, guys. So there's a couple of young lads there called Ratty and Gus who are subscribed to the channel that are fishing there. And there's also somebody else that's on the other pier, so we can't fish there today, guys. So I've come down to a place called the Fish Quay, and I've decided to come fish here with the ragworm in the hope that we're going to get a half decent red mullet. That's the aim for tonight, guys. And I've already got both rods there, and we've already had a fish. We're just waiting for Paul and Johnny to come down, but give you a show of this fish. We've had a lovely little wrasse already. Lovely, beautiful wrasse there, but we're going to get this wrasse back now, guys. Just wanted to keep it just to show you. So we're going to get him back. Straight back down to the depth that's gone, guys. So first fish down, not the target species, but hopefully we can get it. We got some misty rain coming down, so I apologise if there's any wind noise or any rain on the camera, but I'll do my best to try and keep it off. So hopefully we get a few red mullet. So as usual, using the Tronic Pro Gorilla rods, 4 to 7 ounce rough ground rods. They're a bit big for what we need here, but that's the rods I'm using, and they've also loaded with Penn Fathom 2 multipliers. They're the 15 SDs. Fantastic reels, loaded with 25 pound mono, and all we're doing is using a running ledger rig which consists of a bead, zip slider to another bead to a 250 pound break and strain swivel, and then we've just got a 2 3-foot trace of 20 pound mono with a 1/0 hook on, going for these red mullets. So we've got both rods out there, all rigged up, ready to go. That's some of the ragworm that we dug earlier. As I said, I've put it in the dry sand now, bulks it right up. Beautiful worms this for tonight's session. Fantastic worms, absolutely great. Couldn't ask for better worms than that. So one wrasse down, hopefully we get some more fish. So you can't beat this for a venue. Check this out, both rods out. The wind is also dying down as well. It was 15 mile an hour all day. It's probably about 12, 11 mile an hour now, and it's been a drop off throughout the evening. So it should get better as we go through the night. The rain seems to have eased off the drizzle that we just had, so it's starting to become good now. So hopefully these rods start cracking off and we start getting a few more fish and get that target species of a specimen red mullet. So yeah, hopefully we get one. So guys, just had a little cooches here. Not the species we wanted, but still a lovely fish. They're full of beans, these fish, absolutely full of life, beautifully hooked in the side of the mouth. And we'll give you a little show of him before we release him. Now this one's not big enough to keep. We will keep one if we get it big enough, but beautiful gold band across the nose there. They're starting to become a very common fish in the summer here. And then you've got like a bluey green here. Beautiful dorsal fin to it. Fantastic, check that out for a bream. Just like a gilt head, the mouth is exactly the same as a gilt head. Got to watch its teeth. Yeah, exactly the same as the gilt head. Crushing pads in there at the back. And yeah, sharp teeth at the top. So fantastic, hope you get a good view of that there. So we're going to get him back, guys. Lovely coloration. Paul can get a view of him. He'll go back nicely. Ready, Paul?
Yep.
He'll swim back stupendous. See you later. So we have a change of plan. As you can see, I've only got one rod out now. The other rod's in the van. What we're going to do is, guys, we're going to move location because there's a few of us and it's a little bit tight fishing here. So we're going to be fishing off of that wall there. We've never fished there before. The wind's going to be behind us, and then we're going to cast into the bay there and hopefully pick up a few red mullet in the silt sand. So that's where they're going to be feeding on the worms, guys, in the silty sand, scooping up the worms with their barbels, sussing them out. So hopefully we get our ragworm baits there and we can get some. But we've had a small cooches here and a small wrasse, so yeah, not too bad. So we'll get this rod in, we'll start making our way over there. So I've just pulled the rod up just to move, and we've got a giant shore crab there. It's one of the biggest shore crabs I've ever seen. He's having a good munch on my ragworm there. Let's get it off the hook, get the rod packed up, and let's start making our way over there. So we've moved down the new venue and Paul's already into a fish. Does it feel nice? Nice little bend. What is that?
A wrasse.
Is it? Beautiful little wrasse coming in. Fine fish. Beauty.
That's it.
Lovely wrasse. Let's get those red mullet, mate. Look at the colorations on that. Full of beans, full of life. Beautiful. Check that out, guys. Beautiful colours. Looks beautiful in this sunlight.
Camo Russ.
Camo Russ. Getting back. So, first fish at the new venue. Beautiful little wrasse there. Fantastic, but far too small. So we're going to get that one straight away back. Same coloration as the last one that Paul had. So beautiful. It must be the environment that they're living in. So we'll get this one back and see if we can get that red mullet. So got a little bit peckish. Thought we'll pop to the chippy across the road. You all know I'm susceptible to a bag of chips, guys. Check them out. You beauties. Let's get them down. Get our fishing food in us. Let's get back to the fishing.
The side of a wall, you always guarantee.
I bet the other side of your walls you get crocodiles and that, eh, where you come from, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just looking, we were just thinking about moving. And Johnny there's had a lovely wrasse. Beautiful, Johnny.
Three-eyed.
And some caboo sort of thing, goby, I'm not quite sure of that. But 2 fish he's had. Johnny's fine fish. Beauty.
Hold it up to the camera, closer to the camera, it'll look bigger.
Lovely little wrasse. Alright, let's get him back.
Oh, you put a...
So all the rods are packed up. We've decided we're going to head down to the other harbour where my boat is moored, and that is called the Bridge Harbour. So we're going to head down there, guys, see if we can get some red mullet down there. Start heading our way down there. So we've just made our way down to the new venue. First cast, guys. It's been out about 5 minutes, and we got ourselves a Cooch's bream down here as well. So that's fantastic. Beautiful Cooch's bream there. Lovely passing on the Cooch's bream. This one's got white and red stripes. Absolutely fantastic bream. Check that out, guys. That is what you call a Cooch's bream. So we're gonna get that off the hook. We'll get it released, and hopefully we can get one of these red mullet. Well, guys, I just had my fish and inshaw's in.
Yeah, I've got a fish on, guys. It's not very big, whatever it is.
I reckon it's another Cooch's.
Could be another.
A baby gill.
Not putting up much of a fight or nothing.
No. That Cooch's didn't really until it got to the top.
Yeah. This one had a good bite and then slacked on me. Yeah, it's a Cooch, look.
Beautiful. Lovely little Cooch's.
Lovely little Cooch bream there, look.
We just want one about 10 times
sorry,
bigger.
Johnny.
Check Johnny's eye out.
Let's check that out. Beautiful colorations on him.
There he stops.
They're wrigglers. Beautiful fish, eh?
Look at that. Lovely, yeah.
That's a lovely fish.
We'll get him back.
Get him back, lover.
No, Jason's got it.
Straight back down. So at the new venue, you can't beat that. Check that out for a background. The cranes in there. Then you got the rods. Beautiful. Catching fish. What more could you ask for? So, beautiful evening, guys. Let's just hope these red mullet or that some bass turn up, but we're predominantly after red mullet, so hopefully our target species can be acquired. So another fish, but it's the Cooch's bream again. This ain't the fish that we want. We're after the red mullet, guys. So I'm going to get this one straight off. We've shown you enough of these fish. Get it straight off, get it straight back in, and hopefully, like I say, we can get one of these red mullet. That's what we're after. Hopefully they come out once the night starts coming in. Let's get them back. So those new crab pots you see down there, they were just given to me. That green one's from Amateur Angler that I won in his live, but the other 3 was from my partner's pop or grandpa. So we're going to bring the boat round after, seeing as my boat's in the marina, and we're going to pick these crab pots up, guys. That way they're on the boat and I don't have to walk them down the gantry. I hope that ain't going to hit your line.
Yeah, you got him.
Is it off? Yeah. It's off, it was just the area of the corner. Oh, nice. beautiful. Get these crab pots off. See you in a sec, chaps.
That's a black, yeah. Look red.
So guys, Jason's
Yes.
just had a fish there.
Nice
Black
little
bream.
Black bream.
Beautiful.
Lovely fish.
Beautiful hookup. Fantastic.
Yeah, nice.
So I've just arrived back. Apparently Paul caught this bass on my rod, so we need to get that rod back out there and catch another bass. Let's get to it. Oh, it's fish on. It's not a big fish. Cooches again. What's a red?
It's a red mullet.
It's a red mullet, that's what we're after. Target species acquired.
That's a nice size, mate.
Check that out, guys. You beauty. So I had a couple of small ragworm there, and what I did is I head hooked quite a few of them, and straight away we've hooked into that red mullet. What did I say, guys? As soon as that night falls, we'll get them. Fantastic. Target species acquired. You beauty. Let's get it off the hook and give you a better show. So guys, fantastic fish, the red mullet. It's a bottom feeding fish, very expensive fish and a very nice eating fish. It's got to be 15 centimeters for legal size, and that's probably 25, something like that. So that's quite a good size one. Lovely little barbels there, and what they do there, guys, they'll feed along the bottom with these barbels, hunting all their food, worms and stuff like that. We got fish on, guys, we got fish on.
I don't know how to operate the camera, mate.
No, it's on, just pick it up. Fish on, guys. This feels like a red as well.
Right.
Could be a coochies.
Do I keep it on you,
Yeah,
eh?
just keep it on us. It's a bream. It's a coochies, I think. Check that out, and a coochies bream. That's what happens, guys. When you start head hooking these ragworm, you'll get these bream. Fantastic. Let's give you a better show. There's the coochies. We're going to release this one now. We've had a lot of these. This one's a very small coochies, but great to see, guys. So we'll get that back, and we've got to keep a red mullet. Target species. I'm well happy. Well, guys, fish on. I don't know what this is. This feels quite heavy. This is on a big 4060 hook, so lots of ragworm on I had. That just went right over that. I don't know what's on this. There's some weight here, boys. Unless there's a bit of weed around it. It should be a green eel or something.
Oh, hello. The bass with weed on it.
The bass.
Fair looked.
Another bass. Yep, fell hook, look. That's why it felt so big. Just get it off there. But I just watch his gills. Gill plates especially. In and out there. Oh. So guys, lovely little bass there. Beautiful little bass. Check the colorations on it. Beautiful silver into the dark grey. Lovely lateral line there. Just a perfect little schoolie bass, guys. So it's great to see these fish coming up. So we're going to get it back, and hopefully we get that big one. So guys, that's another episode of Inglorious Fishing. We went out shore fishing for the red mullet, and we managed to get our target species, guys. We moved down to the bridge. We're having little success at town. I mean, we had a few wrasse, a few cooches bream, but then we decided to move down to St Sampson's, and yeah, we struck into that lovely red mullet, guys. So I've given it Johnny to eat, because Johnny's never eaten red mullet before, so Johnny's going to take that one home, guys. So been a fantastic night. Bass, cooches, wrasse, red mullet, you name it. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this sort of content, because there's going to be plenty more. I'm going to do a lot more videos now and a lot more shore fishing, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Tomorrow we're shore fishing at a new location over there that we've never fished at, so hopefully we can get some mighty fish over there, guys. Maybe even a gilthead. So I hope you tune in on the next one. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.